Hi there, welcome to Eddie's Research. Research in the news, is it true or false? Okay, so for this one, we're looking at this, it's an old one. Terrified commuters run from train after fire broke out and started exploding. So for this article, we're going to look at a number of things. The wording, as in, was any of it true in what they said? The actual fire and where it occurred, as in the train, and also the location. What, if anything, was found out after the fact? So I'll be looking at a few things so we can kind of go through it from there. So we have a video, which I'll show you first, and then we can go through the wording.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, we need to get right down here now. Jesus Christ. Oh, f***ing hell.
Me and Alex literally just had to run down Oh, that stinks.
Yes.
So it says here, the blaze on a southeastern train bound from London took hold yesterday afternoon. People were forced to flee the carriage as it sent sparks across a nearby platform. The terrifying ordeal was captured on video and showed passengers running away as the flames grew. A series of loud bangs were heard before plumes of black smoke rose from the carriage. The train doors were hastily opened as the fire took hold of Westmoreland station at around 4 p.m. A southeastern spokesman said today a fire occurred underneath the 325 London Victoria to Ashford international train yesterday evening. On becoming aware of the fire, the driver took immediate action, safely stopping the train at Westmoreland station so passengers could be immediately evacuated. No injuries were reported, but our team offers support to people involved, both customers and staff. The safety of our passengers and staff remains our top priority, and a full investigation will be carried out. Network Rail engineers attended the site to inspect the railway line and ensure it was safe to use. Okay, so there it is. So we can kind of begin with it all. So there's things to note in order to find things out later. We have the date, which is the 3rd of February 2023, originally at 1:13 p.m. and then 1:15 p.m. And it says it happened yesterday, so obviously the date was the 2nd of February 2023. Can I find other instances of this out there, or any other photos or videos or anything like that? So I found some bits and bats. I'm going to kind of show them as I go along, so you can kind of see them all in your leisure. Okay, so this is the Telegraph. I apologise if a cat starts meowing, he gets a bit vocal. Here he is, he's just coming to say hello. And so here we go. I think it's the same one.
Yeah, we need to get right down.
Me and Alex literally just had to run down the fucking platform before it was going to explode. Oh, stinks.
So that's kind of the same one. And I'll show you the. So there's another one. Like I say, it's a bit clearer in this article, in this video here. And this thread, it goes to. I think it tells you kind of here somewhere. It tells you anywhere. So there. Credit goes to this person here. So we need to track down his Twitter account or TikTok for an original. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so we have a new video here. It's a different platform. It's the same train, and it's by Sonny Ray Smith. There. So put the volume up in this one.
the whole thing's on fire.
Underneath the track, it's just arcing right now.
Bro. What? Wait, that's on fire.
Yeah, come back.
And the same again, but this one's on YouTube.
Hey. Wait, bro, the whole thing's on fire.
Underneath the track, it's just arcing right now.
Bro. What? Wait, that's on fire.
Yeah, come back.
So we've got this one here. This is from an elevated position. There's no volume with this one. It does actually cut into the original video, but I think it's just added due to quality. And the credit for this one goes to Alex Baker. So that's the one we've already seen. So this one's from LBC. We have a picture, another picture there, and we have a different video. So we'll put that one up.
Jesus Christ!
I think that's actually the same video. Oh no, there's a different one, and here we go. Okay. So the thing for this one goes to Twitter Lauren Ina Andrews, I think, apparently. I'll show you something that made me fun, sort of made me laugh in a minute. So this kind of made me laugh when I typed it up, because they all seem to have the same thing. So the Independent was passengers flee burning train, so was the Romford Recorder, so was the Guernsey Press, so was the Ilford Recorder, and it's just like, can you not think up your own title? I mean, you can tell it's literally identical. Duh. So basically, as you can tell, when you think, well, I don't follow the Mirror, I follow the Independent, it's exactly the same thing. Exactly. No matter where you are, this is mainstream media. It's just copy and paste for everybody else. So somebody will have done it, and everyone just copies it and goes, look, I've just done a breaking story, but they're all the same. So, you know, don't always think that if you follow, I know, Ilford Recorder, that it's going to be different to, say, the Romford Recorder, because it's not. It's exactly the bloody same. So now that we have the extra vids and a picture, we can begin. So I'll start with the usual word and the title, and then we'll get to the juicy parts, the fire. So it stated in the headline that commuters were forced to leap from a burning train. Well, that's not exactly true. Leap means to jump or spring a long way. That isn't what you saw in the video. Most people seem to just get off as normal, sure, a little faster than usual, but not diving for cover. And some people just strolled off. One person even just stood there, just like it's a normal thing. Forced? Well, I suppose so, unless you want to stay behind and see if you burn to death. So straight away the headline tells you something that isn't true, to drag you in. It's the same with the line, the terrifying ordeal was captured on video and showed passengers running away as the flames grew. Again, some did, but majority didn't. Now the next line, the blaze on a southeastern train bound for London took hold yesterday. Well, again, that's false. Why? Well, for a start, sure it was a blaze, but that wasn't what drew my attention. It's the fact that it says it's bound for London. The set of wording explains in more detail. A southeastern spokesperson said, a fire occurred underneath a 3 5:25 or 25 p.m. London Victoria to Ashford International train yesterday evening. On becoming aware of the fire, the driver took immediate action, safely stopping the train at Westmoreland station so passengers could be immediately evacuated. Let's look at this in detail. It was a 3:25 p.m. London Victoria to Ashford, and it was stopped at the Westmoreland station. Here it is on the map, and it's not going far away from London. It's going away from London to Kent. So you can see there's the Victoria to Ashford, going away from London. That's not London. That's London. That's not London. So there you go there. So I'll just press the wrong button on my screen here. Sure, you could say, wait, the train was on its way back from the station. It was going back to Victoria. But that can't be right, as you can't go to London if the train is going the other way, unless your name is Marty and Doc. So where is Westmoreland? Well, it's here. There it is. Which, when you look on the main map, would be here. There you go. So definitely not to London, but from what I can tell it's a very short ride, about 40 minutes, so it may not have been a scheduled stop. So that's for the wording, which is so far not strictly true, except for the fire and it was on the train. Now onto the fire itself. Yes, it's on the carriage, but you can't see much and assume it's all on that side. It's only when you see the video from the other side, the second video is longer and it shows you where it is. You can tell from the other side as there's a trap between the platform and the train. This is at 32 seconds. So you can see the smoke, and then he zooms in for a better shot at about 33 seconds. So you can see it there. Now from my eye, this is just off the rail and underneath. The elevated position is very good. If you notice that no one's running for lives, and this is taken 22 seconds in. So you can kind of see it's just there. Definitely underneath. See how it's rising from the bottom? In fact, if you watch the video closely, at about 3 seconds, the flames go. So that's what happens. It just literally just stops. But then they come back on again, like it's an electrical thing. So we can find out what train type was running, so maybe we can delve a bit deeper. So this is the company information from South Eastern Railways, and if you look under trains, or our trains, it's actually the Metro Train Class 466 networkers. It can't be the 465 if the train number is on the opposite side. So I'll show you what the train looks like in a second. So this is the train, as you remember. There's the number, and the 465 has it on the other side. So it's not the 465; it has to be the 462 or the 466, because here is a picture of the 466. There you go. So this is the class of the 466. There's the image there that I showed you, and that's how you know that that's the 466. So now we've narrowed that down, can we find any details about the electrics or undercarriage? Partially. So we have the Wikipedia page for it, and on the right you can see the electrical system is a 750. There, 750 DC third rail. So I actually looked into this, and obviously most people have maybe heard of the third rail, but in case you don't know, I'll show you what it is. So this is the website of the third rail, so you can read all about it here. But there's a better image that I've got here, which I think is there. There it is. So there's the third rail. So it tells you there's the cover board and whatnot there. But in our image, I would say it's not. the third rail. So there's the bit, and there's the third rail, as it were. So if you look there, there's the outside rail thing there for number 1, there, and then you got the other rail there, which is this here, and it kind of appears here. But it's like this is the that's the third rail there, but it's actually appearing underneath the third rail. I'm trying to coax the cat over to me, but he ain't coming over. He just gives me glares. So it's weird or not, I don't know, but I've looked at this time frame as in the day and the before, all the way up to the current, trying fire, train, Westmoreland, and it's not mentioned at all. Even though they said there was going to be an investigation. So you can search in here. This is the news and communications. You can type up any old stuff in here, and you can find all this stuff here. Look, look, there's awesome stuff all about us. But I did find something here. There you go. Small train fire, la-di-da. But apart from that, I couldn't find anything. So I looked at 3 main sites to see, and I'll show you what those are. Well, it's actually 4. So this is about RAB, R-A-I-B, which is to do with the incidents. So it says how do they select which ones, severity, and this kind of thing here. So then I looked in the reports. I typed up again the dates. I kind of picked the date, then I picked the name and all this kind of place. Then I went into the catalogue, investigation reports, safety digest, and urgent advice. It takes you down here, and again I went for the date. And then there's the annual reports, which again you go by the date, but there's nothing there. It's like, oh, where is it? Where's this urgent fire? Where's this urgent thing? But then I ended up in this place, Rail UK Forums. And then this person said, because this is I'm just going to highlight that so I know where I am. This is the Westmoreland train fire. So it's definitely the right one. And he says, it certainly isn't the first. A very similar looking fire occurred at Bromley North a few years back. And then somebody says, a bit further down, shoe gear burn up, a relatively common occurrence in third rail land. Impact damage shortened from track debris, or could be a build-up of dirt on the shoe gear and beam, which shorts across the shoe beam to vehicle body and sets fire to the beam and cables. So, could I find that similar thing in Bromley North? Yes, I could. Here it is. Ignore him. It's in Google in 2021. Where is it? Tells you the date somewhere. But I found it in Google in 2021. So here's the fire. Just pause it. Open it up. So there you are. So yeah, I found it on Google, and it said fire on tracks in Bromley North Rail Station. It said News Fair 2021, but it actually states it was filmed on Thursday the 31st of March 2016. But then again, when I searched for that, I couldn't find anything either, so it's just like, where the hell is it? So I think that's kind of the end of the research. What did we conclude? Well, the headline and the content of the article was misleading. The fire wasn't what everyone thought it was, but it was electrical on the track. This is why I think that it's not in the RAIB, because it's technically not a train fault, it's just something that happens. It's not like a fire that just blew up a train carriage, people running for their lives, you know, burnt and all this business. It was just some sort of electrical fault underneath. So anyway, hopefully you enjoy this bit of research. It was fun looking for things. It was something a little bit different. I like doing different things, and it's kind of interesting seeing things, because you then learn things about trains, and various other things. I mean, you might see something that in your local station, your train station, and you see something, you think, oh my God, no, what happened there? And then maybe you can look up at the RAIB and find out that there was an investigation. I have seen some of the popular investigations of like train incidents, where somebody's had a near miss on a train track, as the trains nearly hit them. But they go into a full depth. It's not like a little half a paragraph investigation. It's full blown investigation with images and details and everything. It goes into so much. They really are quite useful, but a bit boring if you're not really into that kind of thing. Anyway, like I say, hopefully you enjoyed watching and understanding this. Like I say, what I've done with this is I've popped up the Word document onto my website, so you can actually look at it and click on the links yourself if you want to go and have a look. Otherwise, it's on YouTube and various places, so you can just sort of view that there. Okay, well, thank you and goodbye.